Well, hello, beautiful Leo. It's CJ here from CJ's Soul Messages. I hope you're doing really, really well. Today I'm going to do a reading for you that is for the month of November 2021, and it will be a general read unless guided otherwise. This can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, of course. And I hope you're doing really well, and thank you for joining me here today. All right, Leo. So before we get into this, just quickly a little bit about the astrology, what's going on this month in November. We've got the full moon or new moon in Scorpio on the 4th of November. And, you know, Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. It's about really transforming. So it's a beautiful time for us to really release things that no longer serve us and make room for things that we want to bring into our life. Then we have a full moon in Taurus on November 19th, as well as a partial lunar eclipse. So that energy is going to be quite interesting to work with. It's full. So Taurus is also, you know, hard worker, earth element. And so it's going to be really quite, I think it's going to be this, I feel Spirit has given to me that November is going to be kind of like the start of when things really start to shift for us as a collective in a more positive way, in a more lighter way. So, you know, keep that in mind as we're doing this reading. I do feel that November is going to be this really beautiful month where we can actually kind of like maybe start to let our hair down a little bit more than we have been in the last, a couple of years, but specifically even closer the last few months with all the retrograde stuff going on, right? So yeah, that's about it. So now let's just get into it. Okay, so we are going to start pulling one card from the Divine Animal Oracle deck. Love this deck. This energy will represent what energies around you, what you may be embodying for the month of November, what energies you can work with. So let's see. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Please show me clearly what message do you have for our Leos? Leo the Lion. There we go. Wow, Wolf. Okay, so Leo, we have Wolf, which is all about being authentic, authentically showing yourself, really allowing who you are to shine brightly and to come through in every which way, relationships, career, family, etc. But it is really about being authentically true to who you are, what you love, what you represent, what your passions, your values, your morals, etc., what it is that makes you you, and staying really true to that. This is just awesome because you are the lion. So, you know, having this show up, the wolf, I love the energy for you. It is a number 17, which can reduce down to a number 8. Perhaps keep that in your mind as you move through November. There may be something further as a message in numerology for you that might add to this reading, what Spirit wants you to have. I am going to stop right now and find this in the book. I want to give you the clear picture before we dive into your reading. So, let's see. There we go. I'll hold the card up so you can really actually, hopefully see it very clearly. Allow your intuition to guide you as you look at this card as well. So, the wolf. Authenticity. Discover who you really are by revealing your authentic self. This is always the best way. We all resonate a frequency, so if you are pretending to be someone you are not, you will keep attracting people with whom you do not resonate with. It is necessary to negotiate a position with others sometimes, and there should be no anxiety about the differences in opinion. Okay, so Leo, recognizing that who you are is so important when you are putting anything out to anywhere, anyone, in any way. If you aren't being your authentic self, you are going to attract others who are vibing on that lie, really, that isn't really you. So if you are, let's just pretend that you are, maybe you are acting like you really know a lot of things about a certain subject. Well, you're going to attract people that are on that same wavelength. But there's the chance then of it being kind of deceitful, right? So what Spirit wants you to remember this month, Leo, is be who you truly are. We all have light and shadow sides of ourselves. And that is what makes us our whole self. And it's okay to have some shadow sides. We all have it. Be authentic in who you are. Own exactly who you are. That is going to be very important this month. Spirit wants you to know that. So with that, let's pull a major arcana and get a little bit further of the energy that might be around you here. Remember wolves, they are a pack animal, but they also can survive on their own as well. So for some of you, that might be really important to remember as well. I do want to say this is a non-gender specific reading, so it's the energy of the cards that I'm reading. I also want to remind you that, not all readings are going to resonate with every single person. So take what does and leave the rest behind. And also, finally, if I end up speaking more about a career, it can still apply to your love life. Just take the energy and apply it to where it fits in your life, because the energy will remain the same regardless of what the subject is. So now with that little spiel, let's just concentrate and work with Spirit. What card, please? Show me clearly. For the month of November 2021 for Leo, our fire sign. There we go. The Sun. Leo, you get your cards. You get your card. Wow. Beautiful. This is so positive. This is so, so lovely. The Sun is, it is so powerful in our solar system. The Sun, if we didn't have the Sun, we all wouldn't even exist here. It warms you. It frees you. It makes you feel like playing. It feels fun. It makes things grow. Look at these two little angels, these two little cherubs dancing in the sun rays, feeling so free. Their feet are on the ground. It is just this beautiful green ground grass, which is also insinuating to me a lot about something about money and healing happening this month. So, these are really beautiful, powerful energies that you have with you moving into November. Remember to be yourself, be true to who you are. You don't need to make adjustments for others. You are who you are, and you are beautiful in your own self. So stay committed to only being authentic. And the Sun is saying everything is going to be beautiful and okay, and it is lighting up your world. So even if I start to pull tarot and Spirit has some different kind of messages coming through, please remember the energy of these two cards, because the Sun will lighten even the darkest day. So with that being said, let's just start getting into the tarot. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck, and then we may pull some cards from the fountain to get some clarifiers or to get deeper into the read. All right, beautiful. Very uplifting energy here. Love it. Okay, Spirit, please offer me guidance. That one, okay. Oh, that's a big stack. Let's just keep going here. Thank you so much. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Okay, your element has come out. Wands. Please show me clearly, Spirit. What messages for Leo? I probably should have taken that big stack. I'm going to work on that. Sometimes I just feel, okay, we got a big stack, but they all came out together, as you can see, so we're going to take it. Thank you so much. All right. Whew, this is looking good. Okay. Bottom of the deck, first of all, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Leo. This is, you know, windfall. This is new beginning in your finances. And a really beautiful promise that they're going to improve. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, in particular, represent our tangible things, the things that we can buy, the things that we can taste and touch, and, you know, our homes, our cars, or all of that stuff. And it also, Pentacles for me as an intuitive reader, is about our self-confidence, our self-worth as well. Looks like you're getting a brand new start this month. I love this for you. Beautiful. And with the sun, it's just like, wow. Okay, so I'm just going to need a few minutes just to get the energies here. 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, 3 of Cups. A lot of cards here. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Hangman. Wow. All right. Just going to let this guide me here. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Coming in fast. Wow. Leo, this is really awesome reading. Awesome. They want me to leave that card there. Okay. So, place this where it fits, right? Because some of you, we're all on different paths here. We're all on different times in our journey, on our journey. So, for some, it may be happening right now. For some of you, you might be in this first part of what I'm about to mention. So, place it where it may fit for you. But we do have the 4 of Pentacles. So, 4 of Pentacles is suggesting here that you have been holding on really, really tightly to a way or a person, but I'm distinctively feeling that you've been holding on to a way of living your life. This figure in this card is clutching onto her purse and her 4 of Pentacles because she does not really believe that there's anything more out there for her. She's fearful to really try to see if she can get something better because she's afraid she may lose her purse. And I'm pretty sure I said non-gender specific, but if I didn't, again, please just take the energy here. What have you been holding on to? There feels like there's something that you've been holding on to, maybe for the last little bit, maybe for the last year, maybe for the last 10 years. So Spirit is reminding you, you got to get authentic here. What is it that you're holding on to that you may not be actually who you really are, truly who you really are, but you're still holding on to it for a reason? Because maybe you've been afraid to actually really look at who you truly, truly are and what you are truly, truly capable of. And maybe that has kept you stunted. I'm definitely getting that feeling from Spirit that you have been feeling stuck, stagnant, and stifled. Wow, 3 S's, okay. Because you haven't allowed yourself to be really authentic, perhaps, out in the world or in a relationship or to yourself, most importantly. And that has caused this 10 of Wands kind of energy. 10 of Wands is your element, Leo. This is fire. So this is the feeling of fire is about how we move through life. You know, it's actually how we literally move through life. It's not our mind. It's not our, it's not the swords, our mind. It's not the cups, our emotions and relationships. And it's not the tangible of things that we can buy or how we feel about ourselves. This is actually how we move through our life to get to where we want or to not get to where we want. So the 10 of Wands is saying that you are going to be asked this month to really look at what you've been holding on to, maybe even self-beliefs, you know, that maybe have not been authentically true to how Spirit wants you to be, meaning they want you to see they want you to see who you really, really are, not some misconstrued way that you maybe were taught or raised or told of how to see yourself. I hope that's making sense. So the Ten of Wands shows up to say it has been a long, long, long journey and a heavy, heavy, heavy one. You've been carrying a hell of a lot of burdens, baggage, suitcases, etc. I feel for you for a very long time. But you haven't been unwilling to let them go. You just, up until this point, you maybe haven't been willing to let it go. You haven't been willing to set the burdens down. You've just been holding on to it. Then something changes in this month. Potential to be able to change, right? Because we all have our own free will. Something changes where it's like all of a sudden you have a kind of an epiphany here that you become authentic within yourself. You really start to question and look at who am I? What is it that I want out of this life that I live? Is there something more that I want? Have I been living in the shadows of what other people believe I am? And have I been holding on to that because it's been only what I've been able to identify with? And what happens? What happens if I actually look at myself from a different perspective? Who am I? If I see myself authentically through my own eyes, and that would be from a different perspective than maybe how you've been seeing yourself. The Hangman is showing up here for a purpose, Leo. It is really asking you to look at yourself and see who you truly, really are. You know, and this is about being able to really accept, you know, the parts that you don't really love about yourself, but also embrace all that beauty that you do have within you. Wow, Spirit is giving me that energy, something heavy here. So there has been some feelings here where you just, you know, and we all can go through that. I understand how it is, how it works. We can hold on to things that we have been made to believe about ourselves that isn't really truly representing who we really are. But with this life that we live, we can get so caught up in the hustle and the bustle and the expectations and the demands of what others want or what they expect or what they think of who we are, that we can sometimes just really become ungrounded, and it leads us to this place of just feeling like shit all the time, but yet almost afraid to release it. So the Hangman is showing up to say, Leo, you are so much more, and you have so much more capability than what you've been believing or allowing yourself to stay in. And then there's like this change that kind of happens with this awakening. I feel like there's this awakening happening, that it's like you just kind of become this person that is so clear in your thoughts. I feel like you haven't been clear, Leo. I feel like, you know, you haven't been really clear. And so you start to change your perception of yourself, and you get very concise, and you become very razor sharp on seeing yourself clearly in November. And it gives you a lot of power here. There's a new way that you're going to start to think. There's a new way that you are going to actually start to think about yourself. The King of Swords is powerful, but he's extremely decisive. He doesn't waver in his logic. He trusts his logic. And if he needs to use the sword, he will use the sword. So Spirit is saying that this is what is waiting for you, that can come in for you this month. If you are willing to look at, have you been fooling yourself for the last month, year, years, decades, however long? You know, the wolf, they just gave me the image of, you know, Peter and the wolf. So, and what does that mean? Well, what that means is, you know, the little boy pretended that the wolf was always coming after him, and people would rush out to save him, and then there was no wolf. He just wanted attention. But when one night he did go out and he cried, wolf, wolf, because an actual wolf was there, no one came because they didn't believe him anymore. So I don't know if that's going to be resonant for everyone, but for someone, it is. For some Leo out there, that story is pertaining here. Have you been lying to yourself? Have you been lying to yourself about who you are, what you want, and what you need? Because the sun is here saying, shine the light on who you are. And you're going to get clear. You're going to get very, very clear after taking a time out to be able to see yourself in a different light. Can this apply to maybe someone seeing you in a different light? Of course, yes. This is a general read. I'm taking what Spirit is giving me, and I'm trying to make the most coherent reading that's going to make sense. But please take the energy and apply it however that might fit for you. I feel like once you do this, this is going to happen. It's going to happen quite quick. You've got 2, 3 cards. You've got the 3 of Wands, which tells me that you are going to be making some really big drastic decision here this month. Excuse me, Leo. But not only are you going to be making a decision, I think, about no longer being false or no longer pretending to be something that you are not. You are actually going to set out on this new journey, because the 3 of Wands is that. She is about to hit the water with her surfboard. She is no longer questioning, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I go surfing? Should I not go surfing? No, she's going surfing. She's about to enter the water. So this is movement. Along with that is the 3 of Cups, which means once you're able to get very clear about who you truly are and what it is you truly want, there's a lot of time ahead to celebrate. The 3 of Cups. Cups are our emotion, our relationships with others and with ourselves. It's how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about other people, and how our relationship exists. So the 3 of Cups is all about laughter, friends, family, feeling lighter, celebrating, enjoying life. Look at that card. Look at how beautiful that is. Stars are twinkling up in the sky for these 3 figures on this card. That's what's coming to you. And it's coming in fast, Leo, because you got the 8 of Wands. Again, your sign, fire. 8 of Wands is about fast forward movement. It can be messages, for sure. So maybe for some of you, this may be applying to a job. Maybe you've been holding on to a shit job for a long time and it hasn't been fulfilling, and you haven't been really truthful with what you really want or what you are capable of doing, and you've just kind of remained in the stuck spot. And then, boom, you kind of just start to peel the layers off and go, no, that's not it. That's not who I am. That's not what I want. I need to do something differently. And so maybe this is a new job opportunity coming in. But whatever it is coming very, very fast, and it is very focused here. All the ones are focused in that direction. It also can be a card of travel, but I'm not picking that up right here. So, maybe some of you are making that decision to leave whatever shit behind, be authentic with what it is you want to do, and maybe for some of you, you're going to be traveling. But whatever it is, there is this fast movement that really starts to build here, because you got the 9 of Pentacles, Leo. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is windfall. Big, brand new financial opportunity. Big, brand new energy of really liking yourself and believing in yourself. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is so much money. A lot of money. A lot of self-esteem. Look, she's got pentacles growing everywhere. Literally growing. And she's very happy. If you're not in a coupled relationship, committed relationship, this is an independent card. So some of you may be very independent as you start to go through November or at the end of November, if you're not at this moment. But this is a very, very beautiful, auspicious card of getting your mojo back, but also getting your tangible things back too. Beautiful. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So we got a lot of wands here. So that's your energy coming into your own reading, and the sun. Queen of Wands. She's a queen, first of all. And she is creative, passionate. She is entrepreneur energy. But even beyond that, she really knows what she wants to create, and she has done it. She is independent as well. She's also loving and nurturing too. So this is who you're going to be. You know, if you start to really peel the layers off of what may be hiding, or what you maybe been hiding from yourself. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I don't want to keep talking about my allergies, but they're still here, so please forgive me on that. I want to see what's underneath Ace of Pentacles. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Here's that choice. Are you going to stay in the same role that you've been playing for however long that has been, or are you going to get authentic and become real truthful about who you are? What you stand for? There is that choice. And, you know, we have the sun. Well, guess what, Leo? We got the sun again. So it is really time. Spirit is saying it is so time for you to really, really, really see things truthfully. You know, again, not going to apply with everyone, but for some of you out there, this is the message that Spirit wants you to take in as you move into November. Because what it has to offer when you get really truthful with yourself about what it is, what your life path is, what you want, what your passions are, all of that, man, you can bring it in. You bring it in. This is so much more powerful and beautiful than these 2 cards. I don't think it's a hard choice here, you know, because this energy is just stagnant. Yes, 10 of Wands, end of the burdens, but you got to make the choice to set all the stuff down too, right? It doesn't just end because it's the 10. You got to make it end. And also underneath that is your card again. It's the King of Wands. So here you are showing up, and there's your lion. There's the lion right behind him. But look at this guy. Look at how confident he is. Not egotistical, not arrogant, confident. He's self-assured. He is determined. And he has gotten to where he's wanted to be. And he is not worried about the lion behind him because he knows and trusts in his ability to not only keep the lion at bay, but he also knows that the lion can sense his own, can sense his strength and his ease of standing there. Beautiful. And underneath that is a star. So the star is about healing. So there may be something here that really needs to be healed this month. That has made you perhaps not be so truthful to yourself for a long time. For some of you, I do feel like it stems from your childhood. Definitely for some of you. This is some self-belief, some kind of expectations that others maybe put on you at a very young age, and you kind of carried that with you as you've moved through your life, wherever you are in your life. And it is now time that those got to be set down because they're not yours. They're actually what others have put on you. And you need to be able to live your true, authentic self for you, first of all. And so maybe there is this need to be the King of Swords and really use your logic, not so much of your emotion, to really cipher through that and communicate your truth. The truth just keeps truth. It's like a background record that's going on in my head. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. But I don't know if Leo wants to keep hearing truth. Okay, so Leo, beautiful reading. You have got a lot of beautiful things coming your way. As long as you get really clear and become authentic about who you are. Don't be something else for someone. Be you, Those that love you will love you for who you are. All your beauty and all your scars, they will love you for it. Those that don't, it's not your problem. All right, this deck is ready. Okay, Spirit, do you have any other messages for Leo for this month? Let's see. I don't really feel like there's going to be too much that comes out. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There you go. This is it. Here it is. This is your brand new way of thinking, and you are seeing clearly now. This is a aha moment. This is literally like the light bulb is lit up now. what was once hidden, what you once weren't willing to let out or that you couldn't see clearly. Well, guess what? In November, you're getting real freaking clear. And it is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful clarity that is coming into your life. Leo, I'm not even going to go any further. That's it. That's the message Spirit wants. And on the bottom, the Magician. So you can manifest everything that you want in your life. You can be whoever you really want to be, but you got to be authentic and you got to work at it. It's not going to come easy. If you've got things that have hurt you in the past that have left baggage and a way of thinking about yourself that has really knocked your self-confidence and isn't even not allowing you to be who you truly are, it's going to take some work. But remember, you got the star under there. That's healing. And with healing, you know, there's got to be a little bit of, you know, forgiveness somewhere. And that is a magician. You take your power and you take it back and you really use this magician power to bring in now what you want. Wow, I love this. And Knight of Swords is under that, so it means that you're going to be moving quite quick. With the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like that clear thought, right? You have the Ace of Swords, brand new aha moment. Then the Knight of Swords comes in and goes, okay, let's get moving. Let's start moving at a pretty fast pace. You got the Ace of Wands going, wow, you got all the energy just coming up behind you like you are on a sailboat and you got the wind pushing you to where you want to go, to where you need to go. And the sun is going to be shining on you. Wow, by the end of this month for sure. So you've been feeling like shit and you've had a rough time of it. It's about to get better. All Spirit wants you to do is really just become true to what it is and to what you really want and who you really are. Whatever that is, it is still, you are still beautiful. And if someone doesn't like who your authentic self is, get rid of them. Use your sword. You don't need those kind of people in your life. So, wow. Intense energy. Love this for you, Leo. All right, I'm going to close this reading off, I think. That's it. I think that's all Spirit wants. Okay, so we'll get one card out of the Pearl of Wisdom, just as an affirmation to finish this off. And I'd say, really, you're brave. You are the lion. Use your courage and your strength and push through whatever limitations that have been placed on you. Self-limited or otherwise. One card, please. Ooh, that one's... Oh, Leo! Oh my goodness! Do you know what flew out? Thank you so much, Spirit. I love it. New beginning. Could this card not... There's no other card that could represent this reading better. New beginning. That is a brand new little baby here that it looks like it's still in the womb. Hasn't been birthed yet. Kind of like I feel like that's you. You've been too busy living your life for what everyone else has thought you should be living it or being who everyone wanted you to be. Be your bloody beautiful self now. New beginning. Time to be reborn here. A new idea is being born. The universe is starting the process. Participate and watch life expand in all directions. Your affirmation is, I am learning to be me. Can you see that? It's probably foggy shit. Or blurry, I mean. I am learning to be me. All right. First card we pulled out, authenticity. The last card that came out from Spirit, new beginning. There's nothing left to say here, Leo. I wish you the most beautiful, transformative month of November. It's going to be just the start for you. Your life is going to shift and change in ways that you can't even possibly conceive at this moment. But promise and trust me when I say it is going to be beautiful. All right. Whew. I got chills. All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope there's something here that really, really resonates with you and inspires you. So until next time, I wish you a beautiful month. Please remember to leave a comment, like, please subscribe, support my channel. It just means a lot. Thank you. Love and light and many blessings. Take care, Leo.